Seven. The drummer without that. Yeah, I don't know. Getting that emotion. What's up, y'all? Hey, good morning. Good morning from the Kingdom of Wonder over here, Cambodia. It's 7:45 in the morning because I have stuff to do. So this is when I could live stream. This is when I could live stream. It's not exactly the middle of the night. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's getting kind of settled. How's it going? How's it going, you guys? Say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And we do like to have a What Are You Drinking jam sometimes. What are you drinking this morning? Look at how matched I am. I got my Uke Revolution mug and my Uke Revolution t-shirt. I'm so matching. This time of the morning, we're so backlit. Okay, I'm just checking my sound. We're so backlit that I had to put an extra curtain on the door. Because I got a lot of sunlight coming in behind me. So I am having some sort of Italian espresso roast and grind made in a mocha pot on the stove with some almond milk. What do you guys got going on? We haven't done like a What Are You Drinking jam in a while. Is my hand shaking? Is it that early? I went to bed real early to get up, so I could get up for this live stream and not be in a rush. I got a bunch of gigs this weekend, so I had to shuffle the live stream schedule around a little bit, and I don't know, maybe I'll see some new faces here in the chat box or not. Who knows what's going to happen? There are a couple of scheduled things that are going to happen. One is, this is a SMOKEY. This is a Smokey Robinson themed live stream. So I had my patrons over on Patreon pick a couple of Smokey Robinson songs. One of them is Tears of a Clown. And I'm going to put some chords on the screen. If you're not a patron, you can get like the basics of that song. And then we're going to play, what's the other one? I Second That Emotion. So wonderful, lovely, 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 kind of sad, bittersweet love songs from Smokey Robinson today. And I did want to have a What You Drinking chat, but nobody's telling me what they're drinking. That's fine. You don't have to tell me what you're drinking. We will get started with Tears of a Clown. Tears of a Clown. So this was actually, the music for this was actually written by Stevie Wonder, and he was like 18 or something. He was really young. And he came to, I think, a guy that he knew that was working with Smokey Robinson and said, hey, I have this music for this song, but I don't have the lyrics. And Smokey Robinson and this other guy, Mr. Cosby, wrote the lyrics. And thus, Tears of a Clown was born. So we're playing in C, and I'll put these little chords up. Aha! Too late now, comedy. Wait, okay, we'll do it. We'll do like little mini jingles for people's drinks. I don't even remember what your drinking jam was. What you drinking? Probably something like this: A minor 7 and D7. What you drinking? Got some sparkling water going over here. Watch those bubbles come up. It's fizzy, it's fizzy, it's busy. Getting busy and fizzy with my water. It's busy, it's fizzy. Getting busy and fizzy with my water. Sparkling water. I do enjoy sparkling water. I do. Get that sparkling water with a squeeze of lime. Hit that sparkling water with a squeeze of lime. You got to hit that sparkling water with a squeeze of lime. Or maybe you like it fresh. No spritz needed. Spritzy and busy and fizzy. It's how we like it. Yeah. Hey, yeah, here they come. Yay! I love having a What Are You Drinking jam. Hey, Brad. Hey, Michelle. Okay. Because I like to have like a little, like let's get settled before we start just diving into all this learning. Okay, red Kool-Aid. Dang, that's old school, Brad. busting through the wall, saying, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? Are you thirsty, y'all? I got some red Kool-Aid. It's sweet and fruity. Get real down, get rooty tooty. It's delicious. I put some ice in it, yes. Red Kool-Aid. Ooh, man, it's hard to get. This early in the morning, I'm like, get the creative juices flowing. If anyone's coming in late, we're doing, oops, A minor 7, A minor 7, D7. Sometimes an E7 on the end. I don't know when it happens. Yeah. What kind of tea are you making? What kind of tea are you making? There's the E7, right on the end. What was I drinking? Complicated coffee. It's not that complicated, it's just fresh. Coffee off the stove, put it in the cup, and here you go. You add some almond milk. If you like how it tastes, get that creamy texture, yes, yeah. I love lemon. I'm just gonna say whatever you write in the chat box. I love lemon. Tea and lemon in my water. Lemon over here and lemon farther away. Bring that lemon over here. Gotta squeeze it into my tea and let's say, hey, that's citrus and fresh. I love a lemon. Give me the test. Yes. Do you like lemon? Check yes or no. I check yes. Did you know I found out last night that lemon is an antidote for THC. These are the kind of things that I follow on Instagram. It was a bunch of memes. It was a meme about getting so stoned that you're afraid of the TV. You're scared by watching TV. So all these people started chiming in with how you bring yourself down when you get too stoned. Or bring yourself up, or wherever you want to say. And apparently, you just have to have some lemon and black pepper. Who knew? Someone goes, just order some lemon and black pepper wings. Yeah, so now that this is a PSA about when you get too high. Sorry, YouTube. And that's what we're drinking. Yeah. Cha. Yay. I really need to get my freestyling cap back on because it's been a while. I'm trying to get back on sessions. I used to do a lot of, when I was in Thailand still, I think I had more time. I don't know. I have a different schedule here. But I was doing a lot of sessions, and they recently changed a lot of how they run things and the policies and stuff, and it's a lot better, actually, for artists, so I kind of want to get back on it. But I need to get my little freestyling cap on. Okay. And now, please hit the like button. Thanks, guys. We're going to start learning Tears of a Clown. Let me pop the chords up here. I feel so much more warmed up now. Hi, Peter. I was just talking about Thailand. Is that why you said hello from Rowai, or did you just pop in and happen to say hello from Rowai? I can't even say it. Bing. Here we go. So I'm going to give y'all some chords. If you're not a patron, if you're a patron, this is in the library. And also tagged onto the calendar post, the main post. Should drop something. The main post over on the Patreon homepage. And that's gone. I was trying to do up my lips, but they're not gonna get done up because I dropped my remaining lipstick on the floor. I want to give a shout out, of course, to my VIP patrons, and big thank you to all my patrons for sponsoring these live streams and making the live streams in the library happen. I'm on 400 watch right now with song sheets. 400 watch. I think we're at 389 now. So by the end of October, there will be 392 or something like that. And yes, thank you. If you want to join on Patreon, you can check the caption below for the links and check out what's on offer over there. Lots of exclusive stuff, including the huge library that we use for these live streams to play things together. And I thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Tears of a Clown. The song is pretty much the same 4 chords the whole time. That makes it sound like it's kind of simple, but it takes a minute to get in your groove. So those 4 chords are this main riff at the top that says main riff verse. So we've got C for 2, F for 2, B flat for 2, and F for 2 again. And you repeat that little riff. So most of the song is this line of chords. And we're playing a divided beat. You can play island strum, but because we're playing down, down, up, down, up, but because we're playing, we're changing chords like every 2 beats. Then you're gonna have to kind of choose a different way to strum it. And there's some examples of patterns on the sheet. I'm trying to put lots of strum patterns on the sheet now because it's not my thing, but people ask me about this a lot. So you can just strum down, C, F, B flat, F, C, F, B flat, F. What's the first line? It goes a lot faster than that. But we'll take it kind of slow to learn it. Now if there's a smile on my face, it's only there. When we come in on the first verse, just to give you an idea of where the lyrics land with the chords, now if there's a smile is the C, the first C. Now if there's a C, F, B flat, F, C, F, B flat, F, C, F, B flat. Now if there's a smile on my face, it's only there trying to fool the public. Down, 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 down works really well for this song because you're changing fast. If you want to do something a little more complex with strumming, down, chunk up, 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 down, chunk up. So for each chord, you're doing down, chunk, up. And this is actually, that's actually the first half of an island strum. And then you can use the whole island strum if you want. You're gonna split up the strum pattern, so you're doing that down, chunk up, and then on the second chord, up, up, down, up. C, up, up, down, up, B flat, F. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay? You got that progression for most of the song. I did tab the riff, do 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 da 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 da, which I think is what goes. When I learned that Stevie Wonder was the music writer on this song, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I see that now. This sounds so Stevie to me, that little riff. Do, 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 do. So I did a low version, or if you want it to sound high, like the little Calliope sound they use in the original track, there's a high version too that's only on 1 string. I'll play those two riffs for you real quick so you can see what they sound like. And then we'll talk about the chorus, what's different in the chorus, and then we'll play it. So this low version riff, 0, 1, 3, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 1, 0. So you're hammering on the 5 and the 6, and you pluck on the 3, and then just roll up to the 5 and 6. Pluck on the 5 when you come back down. Or you can pluck all of them if you want. But for me, it won't sound as smooth, but I am not like a virtuosic fingerstyle player at all. I say that a lot in the live streams. But for those people who want fingerstyle, here it is. And the high version's way up here on the 7th fret. 7, 8, 10, 10, 12, 13, 12, 10, 8, 7. Those are both on the arrangement that's available on Patreon. And, okay, let's talk about the chorus. So this is the line. This is the one time we don't play that C, F, B flat, F thing. Now there's some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown. Michelle's asking, what does H5, H6 mean in the arrangement? That's a hammer when you're playing fingerstyle. I did just mention it, but just in case it's not that clear, I'll tell you again. For the note before it, you're plucking that, and then you just touch the strings. That's hammering the strings, the string that's already ringing. So if you'll see this in like any kind of guitar tab, any kind of ukulele tab riff. So I'm plucking the 3. It's so quiet, like it depends on how much your instrument rings. Okay, I did it better that time. 3, 5, 6. You're just touching the string that's already ringing to play the note because they happen kind of fast. Okay, I did it better that time. You could hear it better. That is a hammer. Look at me teaching fingerstyle stuff. I'm getting better at it. Okay, so for this chorus, now there's some sad things known to man. We've got G for 4, E for 4, A minor for 4, and F major 7 for 4. And then we're back to that 4-chord progression. Let me show you what it sounds like. Now there's some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown. There's no one around. I love the groove of this song. I love songs that have a little groove like this. And then, like, pop music theory moment. He's taking this sudden step out of the riff. Which finger should I point with that one? He's taken this sudden step out of the riff to be like, listen, this is really important. We're not playing just the same chords anymore. I'm going to play different chords now. So listen to what I'm saying, because he's building up to the hook line, the title line of the song, The Tears of a Clown. And he's like, the reason I'm saying it is because it's so sad. When you get to the tears of a clown, you can just play the C if you want to like drop out and have it be dramatic. When there's no one around. This is noted on the first page in the chorus, like chord breakdown for these lines. You can also just play C and or the riff. So if we do the riff, then there's some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown. Bum, 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 oh yeah, baby. Okay. I think we're gonna play through it. Let me address the end first. If you look on the last page, I have tips about how to do the ending because the original song fades. At this point, the song fades. Here are 2 suggested endings. carry on with the main chord riff and vocal ad-libs and end on C. You don't think I care, really I'm sad. Hurt is so bad, ooh I'm sad, I'm so flippin' sad. Did you hear me? I tell you I'm sad. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad? What a... Not a totally poetic way to end, a harsh, truthful way to end. I'm sad. But you can just stop on the C. Make it really obvious and clear that's what you're doing. Or you can play the chorus again and end on C with the word around. Okay, so let me show you what that would look like. So if we're going from like the outro verse, the last line, make you don't think I care when really I'm sad. Hurt is so bad. Here comes the chorus. Some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown. And there's no one around. The tears of a clown. There's no one around. Would have been cooler if I played the right chords. Play the right chords. Wait. So I'm repeating that Tears of a Clown lyric with like the regular main riff up here. Now there's some sad things known to man, but ain't too much sadder than the tears of a clown. There's no one around. Clown, when there's no one around. The end. I guess you can also do it with Tears of a Clown. Too much sadder than the tears of a clown. It's up to you. It's kind of an odd one to end. It's kind of an odd song to end. Okay, I gotta play it from the top. I'm like, I went over all those strums, right? Yeah. I don't think there's anything that like surprising happening because it's always that one riff until you get to the chorus. So it's one of these songs where like if you get lost, you just come back to the C, F, B flat, F riff. Okay. Let me see if I'm ready to face the light of day because these sunglasses are giving me a headache. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to try to play the riff here on the intro. Let me see. And I'm just strumming C. The interlude. Oh yeah, baby. Turn the page. Now we fire appear to be carefree. Some night to camouflage my sadness, and now it's here. But I try to cover this hurt with a show of gladness. But don't let my show convince you that I've been happy since you decided to go. Ooh, I need you so. I'm hurt and I want you to know. Pluck it. C, F, B flat, F, C. Okay, here comes verse 3. Just like Pagliacci did, I try to keep my sanity, smiling in the public eye, but in my lonely room I cry the tears of a clown when there's no one around. Oh yeah, baby, now if there's a smile on my face, don't let my glad expression give you the wrong impression. Don't let this smile I wear make you think I don't care. Really, I'm sad. I'm hurting so bad. I'm gonna do the chorus again. Some sad things known to me, but ain't too much sad than the tears of a clown when there's no one around. The tears of a clown, there's no one around. Last one, tears of a clown when there's no one around. Woo! Cha cha cha. Or maybe we should say boo hoo hoo. Boo hoo hoo. Boo hoo hoo. I am sad. I am the sad clown. Okay. Yay, we did it. Notes. Any notes? Notes from the top. Any questions? Any notes? Any questions? Totally feel free to ask. Anything. Ask anything random. As long as it's polite. So if you want to get like a screenshot of these chords, I'll leave them up for just a second while we're switching gears. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think I prefer doing the island strum and splitting it up, because when you do down, down, up, up, down, up, down, wait. There's like a syncopated rhythm in the original track. Dun, 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 dun. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which can be like a little bit difficult to upkeep if you're doing the down strum, depending on like your natural rhythm. So if you do down, down, up, and you split it up like that, you're naturally making that syncopation happen. So you've got down, down for the first chord, and for the F, it's always going to be the F. Up, up, down, up. That up comes on the and of 2, so it gives you that like syncopated rhythm. Up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Instead of down, 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 down. Yeah. It can be hard to like this can be a beginner song, or it can be, you can choose your level. Michelle says, agreed, I really like this syncopation with the island strum. That was a great way to teach it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I like settled into, because I'm like, this sounds more rhythmic. It's gonna like push the song forward a bit more, because it's very repetitive, right? So I try to do a little bit, like I was trying to do in that playthrough of it, like back off sometimes, keep it dynamic, because you are playing the same thing all the time and you're like bombarding people with lyrics. Which is where somebody like Smokey Robinson is great for this song, because his voice is so high and light that you're not like pounding people in the ear all the time with all of this melody. Just keep it light. And in my inner monologue is like, keep it light. Like every now and then I'm like, back off a minute, back off a little bit. Like if you kind of keep it lighthearted, you don't have to like, bam, lay everything really hard on everybody, because it's going to make it easier for you to get through a song that has a lot of lyrics and melody and chord changes and stuff. Just keep it light. Keep it light. Okay, so we're gonna do, what's it called? A second that emotion, hey, if you feel like it at me, a lifetime of devotion. I have gigs 3 nights in a row, and one of them is hosting an open mic that's like 4 or 5 hours long. So I really appreciate the Smokey Robinson live stream, because if I can sing some falsetto, it's going to be a lot healthier for my vocal health this weekend to sing a little bit of falsetto this morning instead of, we don't want to have to sing like Freddie Mercury or Christina Aguilera this morning. We want to sing like Smokey Robinson. Okay, so get your stuff out for I Second That Emotion. It is a 3-chord song. I was sort of torn between whether to give the chords on the screen for this one, Tears of a Clown, which are going off the screen right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're gone. Or for I Second That Emotion, but actually this is can be a little more complicated than it looks on the surface. And I'm writing down when I started this. Dun, 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 when I'm starting this one, like 37:10. Okay. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. So we've got this song lead-in, like horn section thing that happens right at the beginning. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And it also happens later, after the second chorus. It's on page 3 of this arrangement. So I tried to figure out like the best way to notate this. Ooh, I was almost in the right key. So for the A and G, when you're doing this little intro, you can strum down, down, down. It's kind of tricky. You can strum down, up, down. A, G. Or you can just strum 2 times. A, G, G, D. A, G, G, D. I've tended to do all of them practicing this. I tend to do any of them at any moment. Who knows? You might be the same way. So the down, down, up, down one is like this. A, G, D. A, G, D. And if you flip to the second page, there's this little like horn melody line. I think it was on a horn. Yeah. That comes right after. Oh, there was a little mistake in the intro. Okay. Please look at the intro at the top of page 2. I forgot that I fixed this at some point, and then I didn't fix it at the beginning of the arrangement, so I'll have to fix that later. Ding, ding, ding. The first mistake of the day. It was pretty good. Came in about 40 minutes. There wasn't anything on Tears of a Clown that I noticed. Okay, so we play the AG thing. And then we're holding on the G for this little intro riff line. And then D. So that whole little intro sounds like this. A, G, G, but with a lot better riff playing. Baby, you wanna give me kisses sweet. So this song, we have a subdivided beat rhythm happening. The suggested patterns that I put, subdivided beat means that we're counting 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda. Things that have been discussed thoroughly on live streams and around the channel, but just in case, it bears repeating. Suggested patterns, the second line here is basic strum 2. That's around the channel that a lot of people know, and that is down, down, up, down, chunk up, down, down, up, down, chunk up, down, down, up, down, chunk up, down, down, up, down, chunk up. 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda, 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda. So I made a little one, a different one. This first line, you've got a down, up, chunk up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up at the beginning. And I've seen this strum happening around like Instagram and on other people's channels. And I think a lot of people like to do subdivided rhythms this way because you're doing it right at the beginning, like you're doing that rhythm. So it's kind of in your groove. In case people find this easier, this pattern is here. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. 1 eanda, 2 eanda, 3 eanda, 4 eanda. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. With the tempo of this song, sweet, only for one night with no repeat. For me, that's harder to sustain, but I think it makes it easier for some people to do that whole subdivided beat, all of the strums of it, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right at the beginning. I like to use basic strum too. If you want to strum down, you can do that too. Baby, you wanna give me kisses sweet, but only for one night with no repeat. Baby, you'll go away and never call. The taste of honey is worse than none at all. Because the most important thing is keeping the rhythm. You're going to be, and these are other things I've said a million times too, you're going to be more pleasant to listen to. Your audience is going to be more comfortable if you don't drop the beat. And if you're doing some kind of strum that's too complicated, you're more likely to drop the beat. It makes people uncomfortable. Okay? So there's like absolutely no shame in doing this if it's like more comfortable for people in general. Trust me. You've been an audience member, right? It's really awkward when something, like that's the thing that stands out most, the mistake that people make playing music. The most glaring error is when everyone's snapping their fingers and like grooving along and then you miss the beat. So for the verse, we're playing D for 6 bars. So how many beats is that? 24. We're playing D for 6 bars, G for 2 beats, A for 2 beats, and then back to D for 4. So it's a lot of D in the verses, right? In the chorus, well, okay, I'll play through the verse chords real quick. 2, 3, 4, D. Third bar, a 4th bar. 5 and 6. G, A, D. For the chorus, we're playing G for 4, D for 4, and then we do that again. G for 4, D for 4. And then it gets a little weird. D for 4, A for 2, G for 2, and then you hang on the G for 4 more beats. And this like kind of suspended moment of G is a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward. Just so you know it's coming up. And then back to D for 4. And then we repeat that line. D for 4, A for 2, G for 2, G for 4, D. And that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, D, G, D, D, ba-da-ba-da-da, A, G, G, 3, 4, D, D, A, G, G, D. Another like pop music theory moment. That suspension of the G chord is because he's about to tell you something important. If you feel like loving me, if you got the notion. Yes, Smokey, what? I second that emotion. He makes you wait for that like resolution. This song kind of cracks me up because he's basically calling her out the whole time. Oh, you want to do this? And you want to do that? Well, I'm not here for it. He's like, I am into monogamy. Do you want to come and do monogamy with me? And he's like dragging her along. But if you want to. And you're like, yes. And there's that awkward G chord suspension moment. I second that emotion. Oh, really? Surprise. Didn't see that coming. Love you, Smokey. And then the outro, these little chords. What are these? Are there lyrics here? Yeah, it's just I second that emotion. So look, it's the hook, but we're doing A, G, D. I second that emotion. Yeah, I think that's, I think we can play it. I think that's kind of it. Just look out for the interlude coming after the second chorus with that like horn thing again. Oh, I know what I want to say. In the chorus, there's this like emphasized D. If you look at like the chorus laid out, I've got a D in parentheses. So they do this like emphasized oh or say. You can add like that drama with the chord playing by just hitting that D harder, and it comes in the middle of you can hit that D harder. It comes in the middle of a bar. So the chorus sounds like this. A little girl, in that case I don't want no power. I do believe it would only break my heart. Oh, but if you feel like loving me. So you can just hit that one on the O, or it comes around the second time. I second that emotion. Say. I'm not doing anything especially interesting, just strumming the chord harder and then letting it ring. Yeah? That's it. Let's play it. I try to make this riff easier by putting it on like the same frets, and it's confusing me. Okay, here we go. Oh, the trumpet thing, the horn section thing comes at the end of every chorus, apparently. 1, 2 on the A. G, G, D. Maybe you wanna give me kisses sweet. but only for one night without repeat. Baby, you'll go away and never come, and the taste of honey is worse than none at all. In that case, I don't want no power to believe it would only break my heart. Oh, but if you feel like loving me, if you got the notion, a second that emotion, say if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, a second that emotion, ay. Baby, you think that love will tie you down, and you don't have the time to hang around. Baby, you think that love was made for fools. It makes you so wise to break the rules. Oh, little girl, in that case, I don't want no power. I do believe it would only break my heart. Oh, but if you feel like loving me, if you got the notion, a second that emotion, say if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, a second that emotion. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, D A A G G G D 2 3 4. In that case, I don't want no power. I do believe it would only break my heart. Oh, but if you feel like loving me, if you got the notion, a second that emotion, say if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, a second that emotion, A G D, a second that emotion, a second that emotion. Hey. Yeah, it's a bit, I guess, a bit tricky, some of the rhythm. And then I realized at the end of, okay, it's notated right, but it's hard to do. At the end of the first chorus, the second verse happens like right away. And I actually added a bar, an extra bar of D just to manage the page turn. But I mean, in the original production, and I mean, you do whatever you want to like accommodate for your needs, which I did in that playthrough. But normally it would be a second that emotion. Baby, you think that love will tie you down. Like it happens right away. I just added an extra bar of D to make it easier to do that page turn, and because I couldn't remember what the lyric was in the next page. What was I gonna say? At the end of choruses, I've put the G. Usually when I repeat the chord, like in the verses, I repeat the D a lot on these arrangements, right? On this arrangement, or I'll do it on other songs where it's like a chord for a really long time. And usually I put the repeated chord over the lyric that's on the one. So in like the verse, it's, maybe you think that love would tie you down. Wherever I repeat that chord name, it's at the beginning of a bar. It's on the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to kind of put little like landmarks of where you are in the rhythm, and just to like remind you what's going on. Like, no, I didn't forget to put a chord name. We are still just playing that chord. But I think I might go back and mark if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion. I second that emotion. Where I have G over second, this G actually comes on the 3 of that bar. So I might go back and notate it like, so the G on devotion has little hyphens after it to show that it's 4 beats. Because that's what makes this section awkward. I second that emotion. We're playing the same chord, but it's not coming on the 1. That lyric, like phrasing and placement is kind of interesting. It's coming on the 3 when you sing I second that emotion instead of it coming on the 1. So this might be a little bit confusing that the G is over the word second. If you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, 3, 4, 1 makes this song, it's like a trademark of this song, but it makes it a little bit confusing, I think. That's it. A second that emotion. If he had kind of done it in a non-Smokey Robinson way, like sort of normal phrasing, it's way less smooth, but it like makes a little bit more sense. Like it's more common phrasing. He would have put the second on the 1 and you would sing all of that a lot quicker. If you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, I second that emotion. But it would have been like a whole different, just a really different sounding song. Yeah, this is not like a hurried conversation that he's having, right? The feeling is not like he's pleading with her. He's just like, look, sister. Look, woman. If you want to do monogamy with me, I'm here for it. So they draw out that line. And it makes it a little bit weird, but it makes it like sound like this song. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? I think it's interesting to look at choices that songwriters make that like make it really sound like. Thank you, Diane. Diane knows what I'm talking about, right? But I just figured that out in this moment. I'm like, I know this line is weird, and actually, when I was making this arrangement, I was sure. When I heard it, I was sure that they had added like, they had either truncated a bar or they had added like a bar of 2. No, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird phrasing. But he's like, I'm not in a hurry to explain these things to this woman. If you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, I second that emotion. Like he's not bothered. He's not desperate. He's like, if you don't want to get married, I will find someone who does. Because I'm Smokey Robinson, and I'm going to be filthy rich and have a really interesting life as a celebrity musician and songwriter. If you want to be around for it, come on. But if not, I can always find somebody else. Yeah, that's it. No, I just realized that. It could be a totally different phrase, right? Okay, I got to get out of here. I wanted to do a couple more songs, but I have to be somewhere at 9 o'clock, and it's now 8:40. So, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out and getting wild in the chat box. Looks like today's MVP in the chat box is Michelle. Thanks for keeping me company, Michelle, and everybody in the chat box for saying hey and chiming in. I will see you on Wednesday. And hi, Tracy. I will see you on Wednesday with Jazzy Hump Day, and there's gonna be a new jazz arrangement. I got a little fun one, a fun, cute, fun song, sassy song that we're gonna do. Definitely don't definitely don't be sorry. Definitely don't be sorry. It's a different time. You guys do never be sorry for talking in the chat box. We love it. Or for being late. You're here. I'm so glad you're here. And I will see you soon. I will see you soon. Peace out, everybody. Bye.
Yo. I switch baristas.
Hey girl, what's up? I ain't seen you in such a long time, not the same Starbucks. Hey, you still down in Miami? If you're there, come and holler at